It was my pleasure. Keep practicing what we learned.
We will!
A month had already gone by since we arrived in Undira, meeting their people and hearing their problems. One of the things that worried me the most when we arrived in the capital was the number of kids, some really young, who wandered in the streets unattended while their parents worked to put food on the table. The older children spent their days doing hard work that clearly should be the responsibility of an adult. After locating all their parents and talking to them, I was able to convince them to let me give classes to their kids so they could learn the basics. Persuading the adults was not an easy task, but luckily, most of them were Nodam faithful. So my status as a future high priestess helped me to gain their trust.
Is it finally over? About time.
If it were up to me, I would stay with them until they grew up and teach them everything I know. But we must continue on our journey. Besides, we agreed with their parents that this would be all the time we would have with them.
Great. I was starting to take root. Really don't like spending so much time in one place. A month. I think this is the first time since my parents died that I slept so many days in a row in the same city.
You should know that I only decided to stay here because of you.
What?
There was something you said when I told you about the instructions I received from the temple sages. I believe you were correct. Any child should have the right to receive such an education.
I think I was talking about living a carefree life like yours. But if you could make something good out of my nonsense, then I'm glad.
Don't you believe the same?
Most of these kids don't have a future. I don't know how reading and writing could change any of that. Chances are they'll go back to their usual lives now, and all the time you've spent on them won't mean a thing.
If they can read and write, it will be easier for them to build a future for themselves. As long as at least one or two of them do that, I will be happy. They will be able to learn from those who came before us, discover new things on their own, and pass that knowledge on to those who come later. Do you not find it wonderful?
I managed without any of that.
Wait, what? You cannot read?
What's the point? You don't need to read books to steal them. Also, it's not like I had someone to teach me.
Well, that will change. I promise. We went to a secluded place and spent the afternoon among books. You learned surprisingly fast. Even though you did not seem to put much effort into it, and you were doing this just so I could stop bothering you. Wow, it is amazing how fast you are grasping these lessons.
I guess I may have picked up a couple of things from your classes. I did spend a whole month sitting by your side.
Even if that were the case, it is impressive. It is always harder for an adult to learn new things.
Ah, I get it. Like you and our sword lessons, huh?
That is a completely different matter. Here, read this. Legend.
Who's the one reading? You or me?
Sorry.
The Legend of the Necromancer. What does that mean? Necromancer.
Someone who uses dark arts to manipulate death, and thus, the dead.
Nice. So what's it all about? If I have to read this thing on my own, it's going to get dark before I finish.
But that is precisely the right way to learn. Well, since this is your first time, I will make an exception. But from now on, you will have to read it all by yourself, all right? Legend says that deep within these mountains, a heretic violated the will of the gods in order to achieve eternal life. The heretic succeeded in this aberrant attempt and created a tool for forbidden rituals that would grant immortality, and perhaps even bring back the dead. Over the centuries, many have tried to claim that power for themselves, but all they found in the Necromancer's crypt was their demise. They say that the instrument the Necromancer created is also a weapon. They call it the Sword of the Necromancer.
Ooh, spooky. So this is just a campfire story to scare the kids, right?
That is how most people see it, but it is indeed a true tale. This is something that happened a long time ago.
Seriously? You expect me to believe that?
Do you remember what I told you about my lineage? Aside from taking care of the Temple of Nodam, we are also in charge of transcribing their history. The Necromancer was reduced to a folktale, but he did indeed exist at some point. And if the heretic was as successful as the story says, he ought to still be alive.
So you're saying that there are dark sorcerers around? Come on.
I never lie. I think we are alone now. There does not seem to be anyone around. I did not want you to consider me a liar, so I opted to use my magic. That way you would see it with your own eyes. Something simple but flamboyant, enough for you to believe me.
What? What the hell is that?
This is magic, you skeptic. The light of Nodam.
That's impossible! It's all smoke and mirrors!
Not at all. You need only understand the laws that govern this world. That is why the ancestors left us their writings, the grimoires, where such things are explained. Unfortunately, there are those who use that knowledge to stray from the path of the gods and commit acts that should not be named. Like the Necromancer.
And you can use that magic because you're a descendant of the Nodam?
We could say that I have an innate aptitude for it due to my ancestry. But the truth is that everyone would be able to do it too if they applied themselves. After learning to read the grimoires, of course. So are you interested in reading now? You looked away like an embarrassed child. As if trying not to be heard much, you answered.
Yes.
All right! Then you teach me how to fight, and I will teach you to read the ancient language and use the grimoires. Does that sound good?
It's a deal.
Okay. This is getting odd. I have to say, the dialogue is mediocre, like the story writing. But, it gets the point across. It's a little ham-fisted. But other than that, I think it's fine. And we have an Ahriman in there, and a Mage. Wunderbar. Wunderbar, if I actually want to pronounce it closer to right. And we have a knight in here that we have to deal with before... Ow! Ow! And... Oh, I'm on fire? Seriously? I'm gonna take damage from that each time, aren't I? Yup. That sucks. How long does this last? Can it wear off before I die is the real question. Got the floor key. Yay! I don't know if that can kill you, but if it can, that's a dick move. Come up here so I can go side to side. I like how fast I can cast that, too. That's actually a really fast dash. How much I would love to have a freaking polearm right now so I could actually reach him a little easier. My magic damage is going up. It's the purple icon there, but it has to be like 4 before we'll actually even get a point of damage increase. So it's one of those things where it's like, probably not going to see it very much. We did get it up to, I believe, 3 damage against like normal enemies on what's-her-face, the other character. There you go. Just don't walk into that. We do need to... Oh, we have something up there. So 2 knights in here. Don't know if we want to bother fighting those guys. Oh, goodness. Yeah, he's going to cast at me. And I think our cast rate feels like weirdly faster with this character, and I'm not sure if I'm just like imagining things or if that's actually how it is. Could be wrong. She has an aptitude for magic, so it wouldn't surprise me if they made her slightly mechanically more inclined to just spamming magic. And level up. Hey, our defense is increased, so we'll take less damage from things. Currently, I think we're still going to be taking like 3 damage from the big hits. So let's see. Side to side. Strafing. Yep, he's going to do his thing. Come on. There we go. We're getting better at dealing with those guys as well. Practice makes perfect, but we're still only doing 1 damage. I think that guy might have been semi-resistant to it, though, because I think the numbers were blue, weren't they? Do we want to pick that up? That is an escape rope. It's basically, if you've ever played any kind of like dungeon crawler RPG. No, it's not. You're not able to knock them down in the hole. It's treated like a wall. You also, I can't show it on these because I can actually dash across those, but it won't let you dash into a hole either. So it's a little forgiving on that end. Oh God. I probably shouldn't have picked that up, because I don't want to accidentally use it. Ah, you're blocking me in there. Thankfully, my range on my magic is way further than the range on their webs. But yeah, you can't even honestly stagger it. You may notice that there are knockbacks, but they'll still attack through them. So I can't just sit there and spam at them and hope to rip their face apart whenever they're not able to do anything. Which kind of sucks, just a little bit. And I heard something teleporting down there. There's another mage. Is it that guy? Nope. That guy's just gonna die. We got rid of our favorite spear for a more soul spear, because we are going more magic. Because that seems to be where the item drops are leading us. Okay, you are just chilling there. That's fine. And you can see we are doing 2 damage to those guys now, which is good. 2 damage to them is going to be not necessarily super important, but it does let us get them down in 2 or 3 hits rather than... let's go ahead and cast in there, see if we hit anything. Nope. Okay, so we got Spoiter and Knight. And Mage. Okay. I need you to, like, chase after me there, friend. And yes, they can leave the room that they're in. So, yeah, it can be slightly painful for me. Whoopah. Jeez, he is blocking me. There we go. And with the spear, I can actually outrange him a little bit. If I could get more damage, I'd actually be able to take him down a lot faster with that as well. So we've got a teleporty mage, which is fine. He does the little, like, just light orb thing. So he's not really that dangerous. Oh God, this early? Seriously? Oh, wait. Never mind. It's not that early for this guy. We are on the boss that does the summons. So yeah, it's not that early. We're just that weak. But see, it won't let me actually dash into there. It does let me dash back. But I need to let my stuff recharge. The dashing feels super fast on this character. So we are a little bit more agile, I think. And yes. And I want to get more of these ores and stuff like that, so I can upgrade my stuff a little easier. So the further in we get, the more wealth we get for that, just by smashing those little things. I do wish enemies dropped them as well. That's probably one of the small changes I'd... Oh, great. And since we don't have Necromancer, we can't actually just... Oh, we did hit something in there. And we're still hitting something in there. Okay, we stopped hitting things. Is it really all the way up at the top? Unlimited range! I think that's going to be a shield guy that we're hitting. Otherwise, it would be dead by now. No, never mind. So we got rid of 2 enemies in the locked room before triggering the lock. I do hear boulder guys, the spinny ones. Yeah, you guys. And I don't want to get them close because they will wreck my face. You can see how many hits that's taking to kill him. And I think I saw another enemy up here. We've got Arimans in the middle. I forget what they're actually called here, but yeah. And no, we can't resurrect with just the Gladius. That was the mage. We still have not cleared out all the enemies. Because we would have heard a click. And that would have gone down. So what is left? We literally just fought a ton of enemies. Well, killed a ton. We didn't actually fight them. We cheesed them. Hi. Oh, that's fine. Oh, nope, we got another mage. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Nothing, damn it. I'm really hopeful to actually find items in here to make life a little bit easier. Especially something to replace that bloody rope. And yes, I am going to stick with the Gladius, even though I can swap back to the Necromancer blade, because I have a feeling that's going to affect the ending. And I would rather be non-Necromancer, if at all possible. Aura of Weakness. Really don't like those. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. The rope takes me back to town. Well, not town. Takes me to the starting area, and I'd have to go through every single floor again. Which is not something I want to do. Got rid of 2 big guys. That's at least a plus. Those guys take a lot of shots to kill, and we don't do a lot of short-range damage. I think I saw a shield guy over there. Yeah, we've got a shield guy. Okay, we got him down. So let's see. Hey, we got you with 1 poke. He's gonna do his slam, which opens up to at least 1 shot from that. Come on, friend. Ow! Oh, we got hit by the shockwave, you butt. It's another escape rope. Exactly the thing I don't need. I'm gonna accidentally hit that one of these times, and it's gonna just send me back to town. I'm gonna have to go through all the floors again. I'm gonna have to cut in all the cinematics. Oh, goodness gracious. Might actually replace episodes 7 and 8 with, beating the game, and actually just keep it kind of, the episodes continuous with the story, depending if we can beat it today. Or if this really is an endless... It feels like a roguelike, so I'm kind of surprised that, yeah. There seems to be like a proper ending set up for it, which is a good thing. I like proper endings, even in roguelites. And yes, I know that there's a proper ending even for Binding of Isaac, but it's still an endless game. This feels like you might actually not have a post-game unless it's like a New Game Plus. Oh, you're still alive? Good lord, son. How many hits do you take? How many more of you? Oh, it's a Spoider. Hi, Spoider. Still only 1 damage versus those, and we've got a Mage over there. Hi. Just charging in on him to do as much damage as possible. And that's everything in here? Yeah, all the things are destroyed. Let's recharge. I'm actually going to shoot one in there, see if we hit anything. Nope. I hear them dragging their stuff. And I hear a teleporting guy. So we've got at least one of the spinny guys and at least one of the mages. And I think I'm going to just shoot through the middle and see if I hit anything. Yep, I am hitting things. If there's cheese available, I want to take it. It's a queso emergency. That's going to be one of the big guys that we're hitting. Okay, so he went down. Nothing there. Hi, Mage. And we want those. Hi, Spoider. Okay, so he's gonna come skidding towards us. Those guys are dangerous. The danger is their middle name. Can we get him before he becomes a problem? Yes. Can we get you before you become a problem? I think he was the one that we were hitting. But you can see whenever it's a blue number that they're strong versus it. We got a heart increase, which is very welcome. I would like one more heart, but we're not going to get that for several levels, and I don't think we're going to get that before the bottom floor. So let's see. I think this way? That's going to be a long hallway, so it's going to join up to the one that's to the left of that room right there. How are we looking on the map? Do we actually know where the exit is? No, we don't. So it has to be this way. So they darted off to the sides. We've got a few guys to the right there. So just keep spamming at them and hope for the best. When in doubt, shoot everything off screen. I'm using Diablo tactics here. Lay out the traps. Oh, we actually got the knight killed with that as well. He must have been not... He must not have been aware of us. And turned away. Whoopa. Yeah, you're running away. It's fine. I'm not opposed to using the enemy AI against them. It tends to work out a lot better than, you know, just going in and dying arbitrarily. Thunderproof longbow. Damage increase critical minus... we'll go ahead and take it instead of the Y. It gives us at least another ranged option. Although, with how much mana we have, not really necessary. Oh, it's one of the crappy bows too, though. And it's an ice one. It's like, nah. The thing with the bows is you have to let them recharge, as you see right there. Nope. Thank you for coming after me. Now we can actually kill you with this. I think you, like, craft your own arrows or some crap like that. It's fine. So killed everything in here. To the right is just backwards. So this is the only room that's left, I think. Oh, it's an Ahriman right by the door. No. The bow does have unlimited range, but there are bows that have, whatchamacallit, triple shot, like the little goblins have. And I think we do actually have one in our stash, if I remember correctly. But getting these is proving useful. Let's see. Spoider. Hi, Spoider. They're foyer Spoiders, so they're going to go down very quickly. To our ice damage from everywhere. Sadashi's journal. We're still getting journals. Why? You've already beaten the first half of the game. I was expecting that to be the whole game. We go through there, we go to resurrect her, and it's like, we died trying to revive her situation, but no. We actually have more. We're going in to rescue the person that died to save us. No. Sit, Ubu. We do not play that way. Okay, I hear grinding, so that's going to be the spinny guys that launch themselves at you. I think he's going to be in the middle. Oh, we got... Oh, you're a flame knight. You died to this anyway. They can't block things that they're weak against. So it works for us. Yeah, I see you there. Just teleport. Gotcha. XP plus 0? Oh, so apparently he's too low level to give us experience. That's groovy. That's nice. Essence of courage. The cowardly dog. Stupid dog. You made me look bad. I can't do his voice, so I just can quote him. And I don't think we killed that thing. I think it ran off. Yeah, it ran off. And angle? Nothing. We didn't kill the blue guy either. So we've got a bunch of half-damaged enemies chilling in here. That's fine. Grab that. Grab those. Hey, big guy. And that is the exit. We already have the key, so we don't have to worry about fighting a key guardian. But yeah, our magic has unlimited range, and I'm pretty sure the bow does. I'm pretty sure the triple shot bow has unlimited range too, though. Another downside of the bows, though, is that you have to charge them up. Let's see if I can demonstrate it, because if I just tap it, it just flashes the bow out. You actually have to hold it for like a split second to actually get it to launch, which is a little bit awkward. And if you hold it, it just keeps holding until you launch it. And I don't think... No, you just rotate and move with it down. So let's go ahead and unlock the door. This is going to be the summoner guy, I think. Stay away from the summoner! So if we can get up into that top left corner. Whoop-ah. Oh no, there he goes. This is the corner I'm used to. He's trying to say things! Why is it not attacking? That is so awkward. It stopped attacking. I was pressing the button and it was just not doing anything. Go over to the corner. He's gonna shoot his fireballs. He's gonna do it again. Do that. Okay, get in here. Get a few whacks on him. Boop. Do another one. There you go. Okay, get that down. Smack him a few times. Okay. See if we can get him to do his Rage Slam. Okay, so knock him down again. King Zephyr is his name. But this is the strategy for fighting him, I think. And the reason I'm using the sword on the head is because, yeah. And he drops a heart down the hole. Yeah, my magic has higher DPS than my attacks, but he won't do the slam unless I'm already out there. Spear is 2 hits. Sword is 3, and you can actually do a sword, spear. So carrying multiple weapons, you can actually combo things in. It's just a matter of balancing them out like that. So let's go ahead and open our inventory. Do you want to access the inventory? Yes. We're going to go for getting rid of you. Thunderproof bow is neat, but not our thing. And then we have the ice recurve. I think the recurve is the one that shoots 3 arrows. And we're not going to take those guys. I think we'll just keep an open slot in case we find anything. So onwards to the bottom floor.